Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be breaking down Sofia the First Royal Magic's official trailer and its release short. As far as the trailer goes, Sofia chose to go to a school where, like herself, many others were gifted with magical charms or objects and use them to protect their kingdom. Geez, and I thought Sofia was supposed to be unique. Honestly, that takes away from her being one of a kind, but then again, it does make sense since there are a lot of magical objects and it would make sense that royals do have access to that. And let's be honest, Sofia's world is set in an era where whack jobs have tried to take over a bunch of kingdoms, as seen through all the Disney princesses, that at this point they need a school for that. And let's not forget, Elena was also trapped in the amulet thanks to Shiriki. With the school being based mostly on magic now, they'll be using their wands more often and learn actual useful things, like battle charm. And yes, finally, Cedric, a fan favorite, will be back to teach Sofia and the rest of the students of charm as well. It's a nice way to keep him in the story while still having him and Sofia dynamic and help her out throughout her journey. According to the synopsis of the show, Sofia is the most magical princess in all of Charms as well. Not because she has magic within her, but because her amulet is the most powerful magical item in the school, while all the other students only have items that perform one task. And here I thought they were going to show Sofia having magic within herself rather than depend on her amulet. Like, come on. I really hope they show the use of their wands and learn more spells rather than just depend on the magical item. Matter of fact, why does she even need to go to this school in the first place? She can just learn everything she needs from Cedric. But then they wouldn't have a premises for the show. So far, we've met two new characters. Prince Zayn. Okay, again, why is he the only guy in an all-girl group? Especially now that they're going to show Sofia in the adolescent stage. His magical item is a guitar that gives people different feelings and then makes them forget they were feeling it in the first place. I can see it maybe being useful, but I don't see how it's going to be useful against any villain. On the other hand, we have Princess Layla, who has the ability of flight. Seriously, Sofia can already do that while being a fairy or a magical creature. Please tell me there's going to be more to her than just that. And as for magical instruments, didn't Sofia learn how to use magical instruments at Royal Prep? So isn't this just a repeated thing? It seems to me that the writers realized Sofia is way too overpowered and they had no idea what abilities to give the rest of the students. We do get one interesting character introduced, that is Princess Camilla, who wants to be a sorceress queen. Finally, a character whose magic is on par with Sofia, more or less. She's just been introduced and she's already my favorite character. I really hope they utilize her well in the new series. Ruby and Jade will be returning, and I do hope that every episode they're in does not immediately pin the blame on Sofia. But they aren't the only ones returning. The princesses are coming back. And as far as the trailer goes, Rapunzel will be the first one to return. I'm actually happy to see the princesses returning with Rapunzel because in her first appearance, she was mostly there to guide Amber rather than Sofia. And in this case, it seems like she'll be here to guide Sofia instead. It seems she'll be here more for Sofia rather than anyone else. And that's all I can say from the shorts and the trailer. So let's see what happens in the actual show. So make sure to click that subscribe button and like this video. Bye!